Gas mask, what to do, brother? What up, 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 what up? Yep, beat review tonight, Indy. For everybody that want to be a part of beat review, it's still some more tickets. The tickets are free. All you have to do is go to the website, www.georgiamusicmusic.com, and get a ticket. And then, still submit your music to the GM Beat Review. And an hour before Beat Review, I'm going to hit you with the email so you can come on screen with me tonight. So that's the importance of the tickets. The tickets is so we can have, so many slots, but y'all are able to come on the screen and we able to chop it up for like 2 or 3 minutes. So, if you want to be a part of the Beat Review and you want to get the full effect, go get them tickets from the website, man. Because tonight we're going to start where y'all get to come on screen. I get to chop it up with you for a few seconds. People get to see your face and all that good shit. So, hey, man, get them tickets. Get them tickets. I can round that. What up, Stomp? What it do? 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 What up? What up? What up? What up? Hey, Stump, I know you got your ticket. Indy, you get your ticket for the night? Gas Mask, you got your ticket? Nah, Stump, I was telling them the importance of the ticket is because I'm going to bring y'all on live with me for like 2 or 3 minutes, you know what I'm saying, while I play y'all beats and shit like that. So, you know, y'all still submit the music to the GM Beat Review, but you just get your ticket and then I'm going to get your email. My beats too whack for public consumption. Bro, your beats is never too whack, my dog. It's never too whack, man. Everybody that's in the live, man, if you guys could do me a quick favor and like the live video and subscribe to the channel, I would greatly, 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 greatly appreciate that. King Luke, what it do? What it do? What it do? What it do? Oh, bro, this way you get over that hump, the feedback. Be going on, you'll be inspired. Nah, facts, bro. Facts. I was just talking to my homeboy, my homeboy Dakota. I'm gonna bring him on the channel. But he mixing engineer, like I said, he did This Is America. He done work with everybody, Luda, Lucha, everybody in Atlanta. But me and him was talking about beat reviews, and I was like, bruh, I be tapped in on I be watching people beat reviews, because like I've always been the person, like I go see what other people doing, you know, people that's successful, people that's growing or what have you, and just study. You know what I'm saying? See what they doing that's bringing people in or whatever. And one thing I be seeing on these beat reviews, bro, like people really don't be giving y'all feedback. Like they just take your bread and play your music, and then like just skip you and just run by your shit or what have you. And I know ours be a little lengthy or what have you, but I be wanting to give feedback, man. You know what I'm saying? Like to tell you what's going on with the records. Because I know if I was in y'all position and I went to a beat review or anything like that, like I'll tell you what's going on with the record. And what's crazy was, I ain't gonna say their name, but a certain person, I paid some money to skip the line and all that shit, cause I wasn't waiting. But I paid for somebody's beat review, and that shit was a waste of my fucking time and a waste of my money. Bro didn't even listen to the music. Like while my shit was playing, he got up and left, and then came back and was like, he didn't even really have nothing to say. He was just like, yeah, the shit cool. But the page that I was on, everybody do like trap or drill music. So if it wasn't made in FL Studio and it wasn't like just blah 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 blah, they weren't fucking with it. Cause I sent them some good music or what have you, and he was like, yeah, bro, we cool, and that was it. But he was dogging out everybody else that like came. But then when somebody actually played some good music, bro didn't even know what to say. So that's why I try to make sure and beat review, man. Even if I think the musical idea is all over the place, I tell you why the musical idea is all over the place and what you can do and what sound you can strip it down to fix the problem. You know what I'm saying? And I not only give good feedback, but everybody in the comments give good feedback as well too. So, you know, I try to make it a nice educational. No, it wasn't. It was not. It was not, bro. Not even him. But I try to make it a, you know what I'm saying, educational experience, man, for everybody, and a learning experience, and also like just a vibe, man. Cause some of y'all will play some shit and y'all be like, oh yeah, I made it on my ASR, and then that'll make me want to go get on my ASR. Some of y'all be like, oh, I made it on the MP. That'll make me want to get on my MP. I'm a competitive type of guy. So if I hear some shit that intrigue me, I go cook up, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what beat review supposed to be. It's supposed to be like a time where we just come together, play our work, you know what I'm saying? Recharge off of folks. Like, majority of folks, bro, it just be like a little money play. And money cool, but money ain't everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's about like quality, bro, and giving people like real feedback and real critiques on their shit, man. Because y'all work hard on y'all shit. Then y'all buy all this gear, man. So, you know, like, just make it make sense, man. But I'm done preaching. I'm finna get off my pulpit and shit like that. Everybody's in the live, man. If you guys could like the live video and subscribe to the channel, that would be dope. And if you want to be a part of our weekly music review or what have you, tap in on the live at 9:30 tonight. Go to the website, get you a ticket. The tickets are free. The ticket is just for your spot or what have you, because we growing. And that's it. Hey, Indy, I'm finna pin your message with the instructions for beat review. But yeah, man. F sharp major. Hey, Andy, do me a favor, bro. You'll type up the website for me, bro, so I can pin it. Now I just gotta find something to chop up, and I can do what I need to do. Hell no. everybody that's in the live, you guys can like the live video and subscribe to the channel. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. It was just 30 of us in here, and we only got 15 likes. So it just takes 2 seconds to hit the like and subscribe button. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Stump, I don't know, bro. I'm just creating, man. What up? 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 Everybody that's in the live, you guys could do me one quick favor and like the live video. I would greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate that, man. Also, Beat Review is tonight. If you want to be a part of it, all you got to do is go to the website, get you a ticket. The ticket is free. And then be on this live at 9:30. The purpose of the ticket is so that you can come on live with me. You know what I'm saying? What I'm looking for is right in my fucking face. I'm in the wrong shit. That's why. Cause I'm like, I don't remember this shit having that many sounds. One of my favorite sounds, and if you know, you know. It's pinned right here, bro. It's pinned. Dr. Indy put it up. It's pinned on the chat. Favorite sound by far, man. Favorite sound. Reason. Bro, literally, all I did was pull up some instruments that I rarely fuck with. Rarely fuck with, and then just created a vibe. Everybody that's in the live, you guys could do me a quick favor and like the live video and subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. I've been doing all right, bro. Life getting better, man. I am just fine. Like that, but I'm gonna try something else because I've used it a couple times, and in the spirit of using shit that I don't use, let's see. What sound is that? All right, so it's if you got Artura, it's in the Mini Freak, and it's called Flute Zet. I don't use the Mini Freak like that, but I kind of like this sound a little bit. Oh, that was so janky. That shit was so janky. Let's see. Janky, 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 janky. Your finger just out the day. Okay. All this happening here? No, sir. Stacking drone. What up, Patrick? What up, Chap C? I can't call it, brother. Just trying to get into a groove, man. Just trying to get in the groove. Hey, bro, fuck around with beat review tonight, man. I want to hear some shit, man. I ain't heard no tunes in a while, man. And I know you got all them dinosaurs over there, man. And I know you be working the hell out of them, bro. Tap in, bro. All you got to do, but it's different now. I got it pinned. You got to go to the website to get a ticket. Because I'm gonna start bringing y'all on Beat Review live with me. So I'm gonna have my screen up and y'all gonna be on there with me. So I still got a couple tickets left, bro, and they free. Can you mix vocals? Yeah, bro. I can mix records, bro. I can remix records down to a T. That's cool. Cool idea, cool idea, cool idea. Yeah, Sage, I can mix vocals, bro. If you got a song you want to mix, bro, just hit my website, bro. Hit my website and book the mix, bro, and I got you. Get you right. Get you right, get you right, get you right. All right, man, if y'all got any questions, anything y'all want to talk about, man, I got a few seconds, and then I'm going to slide, man. Also, if you want to be a part of Beat Review is the night. Go to the website, get your ticket. It's ticket free. And the ticket is so that you can be on the live screen with me. And, yeah, man, we're going to have a good time tonight. 9:30. 9:30. But if y'all ain't got no questions or anything y'all want to talk about, then, man, I'm going to slide. All right, man. If y'all ain't got no questions, man, I'm going to let y'all go, man. I appreciate all y'all tapping in the live. Like I always say, you could be any place in the world, but you're here with me making music. If you haven't, please like the live video and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see y'all tonight at Beat Review, man. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe. Y'all keep following y'all dreams. I'm going to tap in with y'all later.